Yo, what's up? It's me. Oh, it's so fucking hot in this car. Oh, leather interior. Zero tint to the windows. Oh, it sucks. It's even tan leather. I can't imagine fucking black leather. Jesus. That would suck. Anyway, thought I'd try and talk to you guys about some stuff right now. Thing that's on my mind right now are dreams and goals. And I'd like to lead by my example. And by my example, I mean of what not to do. You know, I am not an example of person to actually want to be, not a role model or anything like that. I don't see myself as one. Appreciate it if you didn't call me one if you think that. I don't think you do. I'm an asshole. I'm a cynical dick. I'm often pissed off. To be honest, I am. But I'm trying to tell you that you don't have to be that way. I mean, maybe you already aren't that way because, you know, you have a happy life. Keep it that way, man. Keep it that way. What I'm talking to you about right now are, specifically, I'm trying to target one audience, really. It's the people that are in high school, going to be getting out of high school. Yeah. It's a really important time in your life right now. You're becoming a man, becoming a woman, whatever. Becoming a 17th different type of gender that we don't even know about yet, but we'll figure it out pretty soon, I'm sure. Whatever you're doing, it's all good. So, in this time when you're becoming an adult, you know, it's tough. It's tough goings, man. It really does. It does suck a lot. And I was there. I've been there, and I can tell you that I had a really, really rough time. I did. I mean, made a lot of stupid decisions, and that's what caused those really, really rough times. That's what I'm trying to tell you not to do. One thing, main thing, you cannot stress the importance of an education, whether it is self-taught, whether you go to university. Jesus, it's fucking hot. Whether you go to university or you go to a vocational school or the military, an education is the most important thing to you right now. And if you're one of those people that are sitting there in class learning about some book that somebody wrote 300 years ago, and like, why? Why do I gotta know this? I was there, man. I was there, right there with you. And when I was there, I was like, man, I'd really rather be smoking weed, really. That's what I rather would have been doing, was smoking weed, drinking, hanging out with friends. It's all I wanted to really do in high school. See, but not everyone's like me. Maybe you're sitting there in class saying, you know, I'd rather be designing cars. I'd rather be building something. I'd rather be fucking anything. Anything at all you'd rather be doing other than schoolwork. Graphic designer. You know, interior decorator, whatever. Lead guitar in a rock band. What have you. If you are sitting there thinking of stuff like that that can actually make you a living, and you're passionate enough about it, pursue it. Pursue it. Do something about it. Do not let your dreams just go away and float away in the fucking rest of your life, you know? Myself, I had a lot of fucking dreams. I still have some dreams that are achievable. You know, actually all the dreams that I have that are achievable, because every dream that you have is achievable. Within reason. Okay, you're not gonna, you know, I dream of, you know, discovering how to levitate and fly through the sky without any aid from any sort of mechanical thing. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Maybe it will in like 100 years when we become enlightened or some shit. Beautiful Porsche 911. Oh, yes. DuckTales spoiler and everything. Anyway, You're not limited by what people say you can or can't do. And especially what you say you can or can't do. I have told myself throughout my life, way too many goddamn times, I can't do that. No. That doesn't make any sense. Why would I do that? No, that's a stupid decision. Kicking myself in the fucking teeth. Let me tell you, I moved up here about 6 years ago. I was hanging out with my cousins. We were in Long Beach, Washington. We were partying it up, man. We had a lot of weed. We had a lot of booze. A couple of okay chicks. we were having fun, man. It was a good time. It was a good time. There was tons of other people there, man. They all had the same setup as us. Plus, we had all those fucking badass Washington fireworks. Oh, sucks being in Oregon, man. You got all that shitty, just barely right off the ground fireworks. Poppers. Stupid. So anyway, by the way, this is kind of going to be a long video, so buckle up. I'm sitting there partying with these people, and then it's 4th of July weekend, you know. And the day after comes, and we're starting to do the whole cleanup of the campsite, and this guy comes over to us because he was hanging out with us the night before, and he's like, "Hey man, I heard you guys were talking about," he's talking to my cousins and I, you know, "I heard you guys were talking about how you guys bike around and stuff." Like, "Oh yeah, we got a bike shop, we repair them and stuff." He's like, "Oh cool, so you can like repair bikes and all that?" Like, yeah man, I can do a little bit here and there. I mean, it's nothing special. I mean, my cousins are the real mechanics here. And I mean, I can ride though, I can ride really well. He's like, "Oh, that's great, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a," Jesus, there's a serious glare going on there. "I'm looking for a bike rider. You know, I'm trying to start this little business going on. I'm gonna give guided bike tours. Are you interested?" And at the time I was like, "You know, man, that sounds like a really great idea, but you know, I got a job. I would, but I got a job back where I live, so I mean, that's nice of you to offer." Let me tell you what job I had right then. That job that I had that was so important to make it to where I turned down the opportunity to become a beach bum. A beach bum that gets paid. That's fucking awesome. That's the dream right there. That's a shitty dream to have, really. I mean, but it's one of them. Seriously, live on a fucking beach, just give a guided bike tour around to some rich fuck that just wants to see the sights of some beach and get paid to do it and live at a beach. Who wouldn't want to do that? Canadians. Probably Canadians wouldn't want to do that. Anyway, I had a job at Taco Bell. I was working 25 hours a week for minimum wage. That was the most important job. Kicking myself in the teeth every fucking time I think about it. Happens around this time of year every year. It sucks. So what I'm saying is, if you're passionate about something, and that's something that you're passionate about isn't like smoking weed and drinking and like partying, you really need to pursue that passion of yours. You can't let that fucking fire go out. You can't. Now, you're sitting there thinking, "Well, yeah, I would, but, you know, it's kind of hard to get into that school and blah, blah, and it's a lot of work to get through it." Now, see, this is me being 100% hypocritical right now, because I, myself, right now, am working at a fucking, basically a dead-end job that gets me kind of good money, but it's dead-end. I'm there, I'll be stuck there. I'm in a union, there's no way I'm gonna get promoted anytime soon. I'm stuck. And I had numerous opportunities to go back to school. So many. And I always talk myself out of it because it would be too hard. Bullshit. Nothing is too fucking hard. Nothing. Well, school is hard. I'll be honest. Yeah. Okay. It is difficult to go to school, apply yourself, do good in school, get the degree, whatever. And even if it's like a vocational school where you're there for like 6 weeks and you learn how to weld or whatever the hell it is. Yeah, it's difficult. But you know what? My dad always told me, until you're dead in the ground, everything can and will always get worse. And then it'll get better. Everything in life gets really, really shitty at times. And what happens when it gets shitty? You get discouraged. And and you're like, wow, it's only gonna be like this. It ain't. Because if you go in with that attitude of, well, I guess this is as good as it gets, you'll never fucking do anything. You'll never do anything. Which is why education is so important. Because if you walk around this world without any sort of education, you're going to be stupid. And you don't want to be stupid. Because stupid people fuck up everything for everyone else. They're the guys that they're the reason we have speed limits. They're the reason we have fucking every rule is because of a stupid person fucking it up somehow. Every single goddamn rule. So don't be a stupid person. Get a goddamn education and apply yourself. Do not let your dreams go away. Because if you do, you'll be 26 and just bitter. Bitter like some fucking 47-year-old man who's been in a marriage for fucking 12 years and just like hated her from day one. That's how I feel about my job, man. I'm getting out of it. I'm getting the fuck out of it. As soon as this semester comes up, signing up for classes, there's a glare on my face. Signing up for classes, I'm getting the fuck out of there. I'm getting out of there, I'm gonna do something else. I don't care what it is. It's gotta be something that I'm passionate about. Be it medical, music, something. I hope this maybe spoke to a couple of you. I'm not sure if it did, if you give a shit. If you're watching it all the way through to here, it must have made some sort of impact on you. If you're not watching it right this moment, you must be working on your education or applying yourself and following your dreams. Is that what you're doing? Well, if you're not, you need to start fucking doing it.